My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster... What is this? What is this? Monster Train 2. I can't stop getting Pireborn as my secondary class. I guess I must have flunked a lot of Pireborn runs earlier because there's a lot of them left in the pool to be completed. I can't possibly imagine how that occurred. Anyway, maybe I don't go all in on Horde this time. Echo the Time Father. Neat. I like freezing non-blight, non-scourge cards in hand, especially when I've got two lava flows that would love to be used on the right floor, and two Starstrucks that would love to be used on the right turn. Also got Magma Mauler. You're an absolute beast to build a dream around. Saviturnus Joseph Savagery. That's fine, I'll use spells to manage you. Done. Okay. Ooh. First room card played each battles, plays war floors. Okay, let's take a second here. Because there's a lot of neutral rooms that are obviously really relevant. Like, out of these, what do I want to dupe to every floor? Maybe a weapons cache, because then I could fill the entire deck with as many weapons as I want, and then I just play all of my deployable units and equip them all with weapons. Not bad. Inferno room, funny, no. Echo Vault can give us a lot more value from our spells. Boiler room, maybe. No. Fight club, maybe. No. Hold mirrors, no. So let's look at our specific plans then. Pireborn. Probably not Hell's Furnace, probably not Sacrificial Chamber. You really want Sacrificial Chamber, all of the things that say gain X when a unit dies. You really just want those to be on one floor where the majority of the enemy units die. It doesn't really, usually at least, matter to put Sacrificial Chamber on all floors. Eclipse Chamber on all floors, pretty irrelevant. Planetarium on all floors. Like, it's not bad, but... I wonder if Firestone Housing's way better for us here. Merchant of Steel, Pireborn Banner, excellent. Merchant of Steel, Lunar Coven, so I could take both of the openings just trying to get a unit that's real. I am going to need a healthy defender for Ardun. I'm probably going to work on a second floor. One of the floors is probably going to be Magma Mauler, another floor. Like, picking up 2 more units for me over the course of the next 2 battles and then upgrading both of them, that sounds great. The alternative is going for an early room in the Merchant of Arms, making it deployable, having it on all floors, and then hoping that that is enough. No, give me the Firestone Housing. Let's go. Hierophant. Incant. Apply armor 2 to friendly units. Silent units get +1 damage. I mean, I think that's a great idea. Hopefully we end up with a silent unit. Maybe the Silent Sentinel would be the best one from Merchant of Steel in the second area. And I am going to care about incants. Got a lot of 0 costs in the deck. Yeah. Hierophant, someone who helps the front line as well. Really useful. Mark of Invasion. Look, I could just forfeit the health to get this. Because bottom line right now wants to be these. Do I want to freeze cards yet? Yeah, I'm going to freeze so that I can keep this Lava Flow and Starstruck in hand. They'll both be pretty good when the boss turns up. Oh, that's so annoying. Well, I've got to use this Starstruck to get the Collector. No 2 ways around that. And then all of the Moon Rituals just on bottom line. They're additional conduits, so they're additional damage because of the 2 Mage Blade on Ardun, but also 8 shield floor. 6 damage. Definitely going to end up taking at least another 4 after this as well. actually not guaranteed. Yeah, there we go. No additional damage taken now. I do think with just that lava flow and the amount of fire gel that we already do, yeah, we'll be completely fine on the bottom line. That's great. So what, we ended up taking 1 damage this entire fight? Could have been a lot worse. Magma Mauler also pushed me a little bit in the direction of the Firestone housing, because this Magma Mauler, I don't want you to be my frontliner. But if you were, there are certain frontline upgrades that you want to take. And if you aren't, multi-strike, quick, dualism, additional damage, another multi-strike. Like, you can hold some stuff. Speaking of holding some stuff, Faye's Blessing gives us the ability to hold our units on the field for a lot longer. I mean, an alchemy that I can even just freeze with the Time Father, use it at the right time with the Time Father. Do what you gotta do. Merchant of Steel. Hello, dualism and quick. Oh. I mean, yeah, hot head that bottom line. That's AoE clear, baby. If I have to AoE clear in the same way as I AoE cleared earlier. Oh no. Okay, there's actually an alternative. I could hot head, throw that on the bottom line, do AoE clears. I could also hit Miser, give you dualism, give you quick, pop you on the bottom line. You're decent damage, but you're also 20 gold every single turn. I actually don't want to give you quick because the Magma Mauler strikes for Fire Gel, so you would want to strike after that. It's really hard for me not to take Hothead here in the option of one versus the other, just because Hothead immediately solves the bottom line by itself. That said, Hothead doesn't really benefit from the... I mean, I could give you the dualism instead. Dualism doesn't... it's correct. It's correct to do this. I don't like it. Dualism on Hothead and then give it Avarice as well. I don't think 6 Avarice for the Magma Mauler really changes the weight of things here. I'm gonna save my money because I really want to be able to explode upgrades on one target. Hell, I mean, there's a reasonable possibility we explode upgrades on one... Oh, yikes, there's no Empyrean Well. There's literally no Empyrean Well until the 7th? Okay, never mind. I was about to say maybe we upgrade a unit heavily and then we dupe that unit. Get a Magma Mauler on both of the lines, but that's not going to be the case anymore. Get him. I want to freeze this hand just so I can hit a Fire Starter and a Lava Flow next turn. Top line, we take 4 damage. Lava Flow, Fire Starter. An AoE, Fire Starter, Starstruck you? Just need another unit. That'll do it. It's enough Pyre Gel to get past. Second copy of Phase Blessing, 100%. Oh, I really want the second Alchemy. Gives me the ability to get to 6 Dragon Horde in the next fight, which is enough to loot a relic. Like, realistically, 6 is the first one where I want to loot. 8's ideal, because I get to select the artifact rather than just getting a random one, but the majority of the time I just want the random one anyway, it's fine. Very few circumstances where I see a random one and I'm like, no, actually, this will ruin me. Hi, night. So this is not what I wanted to do. I think I take Nightingale and I get ready to throw you on the bottom line as well. Oof. I want to straight up re-roll here. I'm going to give the plus 14 to Nightingale. Because if I see a mini stone, I have stuff I can do. If I see multi-strike, I have stuff I can do. If I see mainly those two, unfortunately. What's Titanite worth to me? Is Hothead going to be my frontliner for the bottom line? Long term? But if I give you Titanite and then I re-roll... you can have Titanite and 20 additional health. No, because then I might re-roll and see something I can't get even if I desperately need it. I'm gonna smidge stone the Hothead to prepare you for possibly having a large stone later. I think I just give Conduit to Magma Mauler. You've got Dualism on you. Oh. I mean, if I can, though. So my bottom line would be, and who am I up against? Archeon, and you're pushing units back? It's kind of annoying. It's actually really annoying. So bottom line at the moment would be Hothead with Ardun behind, with Nightingale behind that for pushing damage, and then we have... Well, Magma Mauler really should be lower than Nightingale if I can do that. I can't. 25 additional health, full heal me. If in this next battle, it turns out that I could have gotten through without taking any damage, I'm gonna be surprised. I'm gonna be very surprised. So Defender, damage, and damage. I mean, like, obviously, I could just double play the Vengeful Shots this turn if I wanted. I feel like I'm supposed to keep the alchemy. So I could chump block with a Spear Steward on this floor, save some health. But I could also just drop a Shield Steward in front of you to chump for you later. I'm going to play Alchemy on the bottom line. Next turn, Nightingale will probably be Moon Ritual. Will probably be in the phase to attack multiple times. Yeah, it'll attack multiple times this turn. Oh, Chosen Shield Bearer, rude. I want to use the Moon Rituals, but I can't. It's too much sap to give that floor that really needs to be able to do damage. Okay, gotta daze the boss. Perfect. Moon Ritual back into the right form. I think I'm gonna need additional health from Phase Blessing as well. This is definitely the turn for Echo of the Time Father. Firestarter dazed and dazed for the boss. We'll be in the right moon phase next turn, but we're almost certain to draw another as well. I'm gonna hold just in case I don't draw any moon rituals. I drew two. About the same. Oh hell, that's already completed the bottom line. Neat. Fire breathing, drop an alchemy down there, and did I choose to take the 2 damage on turn 1? No, I didn't. It's just other turns where I let the Vengeful Wrath through. I don't know if I, was prioritizing the Vengeful Shards consistently if I would be winning on this bottom line. I do think I probably would have won through the rest of it, though. We did get some pretty lucky draw order, though. Getting to daze Seraph for 2 turns, the turn before it comes down to the bottom line to fight us. Cycle Staff can 100% be used here. It'd be great for Nightingale especially, and I Mooncycle more than enough. Sealy! Ethereal Sealy, 1 size, Conduit 5. Apply 1 additional stack of Conduit whenever it is applied. Obviously incredible with the Moon Rituals, just doubles the amount of Conduit they give. I love the idea of throwing that on the bottom line. The only problem with throwing that on the bottom line is, the Hothead Magma Mauler. Are you a line? Because, Ardun Oh my god. Ardun, Sealy, and Nightingale are aligned now. I think I've got to take Energy as my first relic as well. Deployment energy matters so much here. When a unit gains Biogel, gains 1 additional stack. Thank you. Oh wow, and Gel Transfuser. I probably would have chosen this actually. When any unit dies, their Biogel is spread amongst enemy units. We do want our Biogel application to be as low as possible. It's got to be the Merchant of Magic for pretty much every reason under the sun. Intrinsic and Holdover. Remarkable. I'll be going Hierophant 2. You are going to be our scaling condition. I mean, it really feels like I should just find the way to put the Magma Cultist in this build. But it's going to want to incant on different floors to Ardun's incant, because Ardun is going to want to be on the same floor as Ethereal, Sealy, and Nightingale. And you cost 2 as well. It doesn't have to be played right now. I don't think I can support a Guildmonger and kill the Guildmonger a bunch of times. I'm going to take it. So the intrinsic holdover here is so important because it's our entire defense strat. Done. Phase Blessing with intrinsic holdover. 2 cost consume. Yeah, not relevant. Lost 20 magic power and consume. Look, I can give that to a fire starter. Not gonna regret it. Okay. Ardun defending Nightingale and Sealy. Then bottom line is Merchant of Arms with an armory next to it as well. This is really important. I'm looking for Mind Cage from there ideally, but I'll take anything that would assist this line as well. He's blessing for 15 health on the bottom line. I mean, I may as well put a Spear Steward down there in the back as well. Thank you kindly for all those incants. Additional health for Hothead, because the longer that bottom line battles, far more higher gel I have to work with. Gotta freeze this turn so I can play Alchemy, and then Alchemy again next turn. Oh, you're Ajax. You're gonna sap our... Yeah, you're gonna sap our Magma Mauler beyond being able to deal damage, like, almost immediately. It makes almost no difference to do anything to you there, then. So we'll plan around the next floor. Whoa. Oh my god, it was so close to doing it to us there. Oh no, I don't want to actually shift the season. Well, there you go. One permanent cycle staff growth, but I would have to also lose the line to get it, so I'm not going to do that. Eclipse Chamber. New wind effects are always active. Silence gain plus 15 damage on resolve. The reason to do that is 100% just because Nightingale is a silent unit. Lunacy is also ridiculous, though. But it'll only... I mean, it's really good with the Lunacycle stuff. This is what it's meant for. Fine. Oh! Okay, time of contracts. If I can make you deployable, then that's our Hothead. Oof. I'm still gonna go to the Merchant of Arms. I can't rely on the right unit being deployable. All right, time right now. I got one equipment in the deck. I only play 3 units on the same floor: Ardun, Sealy, and Nightingale. So if I did this, it would be 3 weapons that I get to draw out of the deck. One of them would be a Quick Stone. One of them would be the Lunacycle Staff. I should probably just merge the Lunacycle Staff and the Quick Stone. I think Invocation might be a really, really good way for me to get aboard right now. I'm going to upgrade that to make it deployable. I'm going to take the Swift Steel Dagger. I'll probably end up merging those. Definitely taking this Iron Tongue as well. Okay. So Iron Tongue wants to go on Magma Mauler on the bottom line so that it can apply 17 Pyogel to all enemies at the same time. I mean, I want to do that at quick phase, but I can't. Okay, and now I can get one more piece of equipment. Oh my god, I should have looked at this first, dude. Well. Sparkflint Catalyst. When a unit without Pyogel gains Pyogel, it gains 3 additional stacks. Incredible with my you gain Pyogel. You gain Pyogel and give it to others. And the whole bottom line that gives Pyogel to everyone. I think I just lump it. So, Weapons Cache, Ardun. Nightingale. Do you really want Magma Mauler down there with the Iron Tongue? Yeah, I think that's probably more important, actually. And then I either play Sealy here and I get the Mind Cage, or I hope to draw Mind Cage or Tome of Contracts on the first turn. Well, none of those happened, but that's okay. Wouldn't necessarily say that's the bottom line I want. I think I have to give you Phase Blessing and keep you alive. There you go. Tome of Contracts. Oh my god. And also, Ethereal Sealy, who gives me the Mind Cage. You'll just use your ability every turn from now on. Definitely got to use the Giant Echo of the Time Father here. And then I need to cycle as much as is possible. For as much additional conduit as I can get, and then use that for health. Also, permanent growth of the Cycle Staff. I gotta play the Alchemy because I suspect I'll be drawing one in 2 turns' time. And I can't play both of them on the same turn. There's that Alchemy. We got a huge amount of additional damage out of that, I guess, by keeping the Magma Maw alive a little longer. Yeah, that's 100 Pyre Gel on the boss. Perfect. This could almost never have worked out better than this for us. That's our full 8 Dragon Horde. I mean, I really do. Like, every copy of Lunacy is a really good copy of Lunacy, frankly. Can't afford Grief, that bottom line. Payoff. Yeah, probably. Stuck Up Whelp would be nice. Just play Stuck Up Whelp on the bottom line, use its ability. Its abilities once every 3 turns. But I end up wanting to put something else down there, but it could be a Magma Cultist down there maybe in the future instead. I probably do go with a 2-floor strategy. Do I need Stuck Up Whelp if I'm doing that though? Maybe. I'll take you. I'm pretty optimistic I can get a decent amount of money out of that before the end. Spells gain +3 damage for each upgrade on the card. It gives +3 damage to a consume fire starter, so no thank you. Shale Shell, I think, is probably the choice here. Oh. Femoral copy of the first spell you play each turn. It's a second phase blessing every turn. Hematome is so powerful. Yeah, ooh, it's got to be Merchant of Steel, right? Because I've got the Pyrestone Housing, so I really do want Multi-Strike on Multi-Strike or Quick on Magma because of the fact that it's sweeping. Large Stone for Hothead to keep you alive longer, more damage for the Nightingale. Versus... I probably... this is all the investment I want to put into Alchemy. So this fight, I get 4 more. This fight, I get another 4, and then I loot. This fight, I get 4 more, and then I loot. And then, like, I don't feel like going to the Merchant of Magic trying to make one of these consistent is the right choice by now. It's got to be Steel. Large Stone for Hothead. Dualism has got to be for... I mean, I want it to be for the Ethereal Sealy, but should it be? It could be for Stuck Up Whelp, you can get more Avarice. Magma Cultist only dupes the 1 to 2 and then adds 1 rather than doubling the 2 by default there. Yeah, I do think Dualism on Ethereal Sealy is worth it. That's 14 damage for Nightingale. Reroll. Oh my god. Yeah. So that's quick for the Magma Mauler on the bottom line. You're already getting a quick blade, so you don't have to worry about being quick. But this Conduit 5 is Conduit 10 for Ethereal Sealy. I don't need to give you the Avarice 6. It's not actually going to stay with you. Moonlit Glaive is huge. Even though I currently don't have the ability to draw all of the cards out of the deck that I want, I think I'm supposed to take Moonlit Glaive here and then make Mind Cage deployable. So in terms of deployable energy at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7. And then if I made the 5, 6 is the weapons cage, and then if I made the Mind Cage deployable naturally, I'd have to go to this Merchant of Arms, but that's fine because I'm probably not going to want to go to a Merchant of Steel when I already have enough upgrades on my units. Alternative is Boiler Room. We just throw it on the bottom line so that we can get bunch of energy. It's more energy than I need by far, though. Moonlit Glaive is some of the best damage scaling I'm going to be offered with the amount of conduit that I'm looking to build. I can't turn it down. It's like a 1-card solves damage solution for Lunar Coven, considering the fact that you almost always end up building into conduit. It's cash. Not what I wanted to see. That'll do. Nightingale, then Hothead bottom line, Mind Cage. I really want to be able to put the Magma Mauler there. It doesn't need to be there, though, because Hothead is going to be doing the AoE sweep. Well, there's the Iron Tongue that it's supposed to wield. So Moonlit Glaive. Amp the damage of a unit that doesn't otherwise have amp damage, I think. I'll hold the Nightingale. I'll hold the Iron Tongue. Oh, stuck up well turn 1 for the bottom line. Good to see you. First spell played this turn is going to be duped. Got to be mindful of that. It's got to be double phase blessing, right? I really want to just double Starstruck Kale instead, but we don't even take out a Cherub yet. No, screw it. I'm gonna go Moon Ritual, Big Lunacy, then Phase Blessing for 33. Time to start cycling the moon as well. I say start, like I'm not constantly focused on that at the moment. I think I should use double Fire Starter this turn as a way to get a decent amount of Pyogel on these enemies so that I can take out the Cherub. Really don't want enemies ascending with shield on them. I think I might get a better outcome by playing the Lunacy and just not dealing damage to Kale this time. Alright. Stuck-up Bob gives everyone some avarice on the bottom line. Hothead, you're already collecting it. Or rather, you're ready to collect it. Hell yeah. Vengeful Shard, Vengeful Shard. A Magma Cultist hits the bottom line. Then... yeah, that line's already comfortably surviving. Double heal this floor. Hothead does giant AoE damage, and that'll take it down. There's your Iron Tongue. I mean, I'd love to play another Alchemy, it's just not low. I mean, not low enough cost to be able to use it. Yeah, as much survivability as I can give the bottom line is the correct amount of survivability to give the bottom line at the moment. Because they'll be sitting there and Sick. They'll be sitting there gaining damage from all the Avarice strikes they can do. Hell yeah. Do the moon ritual. I mean, I think over the course of that fight, we looted like 300 golds. Just from Avarice. Second Tome of Contracts? I mean, it was nice to dupe a Tome of Contract on the stuck up. Well, not necessary at all, though. It's gotta be Stardust Invocation, right? Stardust Invocation gets us a second copy of Phase Blessing at worst. This one's a toughie. I don't think it's capacity, but let me think about it for a second. If I go additional energy, it is good. It is really good. Screw it. It's the additional deployment energy that really changes the math on that one. Merchant of Magic is tough. Like, it seems like it'd probably just be Phase Blessing that I'd dupe. I'm a 4 on incants now. This is stupid. This is stupid. Seeing Seekstone and Keepstone as the combo in your store. We got it earlier. That's why we are where we are. But, like, look at this, for instance. I'm about to make the Tome of Contracts deployable, and now that it's deployable, it no longer matters that I get the Mind Cage in the deck. Which means that I can cut the Mind Cage from the deck and then still draw out 3 weapons on turn 1 and then equip them to units. I do think I could probably get away with like a holdover lunacy. Play it if I want to, don't if I don't. Give you 1 additional conduit, plus 10. I'll give this to a Phase Blessing that might be played off lore. I think Holy Stone's not necessary for us. I'm going to a Merchant of Steel in the next area now. Let's give Lunacy some Conduit. Guess Permafrost for Stardust Invocation so I can keep it in hand until there's something relevant for it. That's when you consume for a Fire Starter. I feel like I should have been removing cards from the deck earlier, but should I have been? How important has it really been? I mean, there's the argument to dupe this merged equipment, have a second copy of it cycling around in the deck. I don't think it's necessary, though. I could dupe a Tome of Contracts. The only thing is I only have one unit that has an ability. So unless I drew exactly Stuck Up Whelp on the first turn, it wouldn't change anything. Maybe it's Stardust Invocation. Just dupe the best spell in your hand. Yeah, do I want to dupe my best spell, or do I want to dupe a card that dupes whatever spell I need at the time? 150 when they ascend. Shouldn't be a problem at all. Especially given our setup is now a lot more consistent. So it's Weapons Cache, Sealy, Ardun, Nightingale in between the two of you. Now the Nightingale gets the damage and quick, then Hothead goes bottom line. You can have the Mind Cage, which you don't actually need. Right, I was supposed to cut the Mind Cage from the deck. I did forget about that. It's fine, I can do it in the next area. There's the Tome of Contracts. Just to get as much statistics support for the second line as I possibly can, I think it's just go off this turn. So, Stardust Invocation, give me another Moon Ritual. Stardust Invocation, give me another Moon Ritual. Tome of Contracts is irrelevant, I'll just play it on the floor. Then Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual. Thanks. Blessing. I do need to get rid of the Castblade Ember, even if it's going to cost me 3 Conduit and Cycle. It can cost me 1 more, whatever. Can't use the second one, because if I phase out, I think I don't have enough damage to take down the Avowed Gladiator anymore. There we go, all's well. Now this is going to phase 3 times, so I get back into multi-strike the Nightingale, and yeah, that almost finishes the battle before it starts. Having the Hole over Lunacy so that I can, at every turn, make sure that I've got the triple strike on Nightingale, I think it's working really well. Oh no. I literally haven't drawn either. I'm intentionally not going to play the holdover card. I haven't drawn either of the alchemies yet. I literally have to play both of them next turn. I can't do that. Fine, I'll have to loot a 6. Yuck! I mean, I want desperately to do so many other things right now. That's what I get for not drawing. Awful. Well, looting 6 is fine, as I said earlier. Bleh. Hey, Duality does a lot of damage with that Conduit on the second floor. I mean, Curse of Dragon stuff on that second floor, or even just on Magma Cultist. Oh, hold up. No, can't do that. I'd have to cut Mind Cage and then another card from the deck in order to put the Curse of Dragon stuff in. Dragon's game +8. Hothead having +8 damage is so useful for me. I don't get any new cards. Screw you. Oh, finally, it's truly capricious, that one. It's got to be the Merchant of Steel, not for upgrading cards, just for the dupe and removal. Oh, Artificial Pyre Stone. Hello. Restore 10 health, lowest friendly unit on Moon Cycle. Most of the time utterly irrelevant, but maybe sometimes it could be. Maidblade adds an additional damage per stack. Well, I'm going to be duping something. And I just got the Artificial Pyre Stone, so I have additional Deployment Ember. I think I mini-stone my Nightingale, and then I dupe an Ethereal Sealy so that I can make that second floor pop with even more damage. Annoyingly, that means I could have taken another piece of equipment. I would have been completely fine. I mean, now I don't even need to remove the Mind Cage. Because we'd be playing 4 units on that floor. Start by cutting both Shield Stewards. Dragons had 9 Pyre with Strike. I mean, the bottom line is, I think I used the Fire as Inferno. Probably should have given plus 20 health to an Ethereal Sealy before duping it if I was going to do it like that, but I think we're more than okay. Okay. Weapons cache. Arduin. Then Sealy. Then Sealy. And Nightingale in front of the Sealies. There we go. God, I really could have cut that and then taken the Curse of Dragon Staff. Gosh, that would have been good. Oh well, hindsight's 2020. I didn't know I was going to find Artificial Pyre Stone. I didn't know I was going to find a mini stone and be able to dupe. I mean, yeah, you may as well take the equipment anyway. Oh my god. Oh, that's fun. We'll see if I want to do it like that, because I need to get you to... Oh, actually, no. The Phase Blessing's already comfortable enough getting you there. This is Stuck Up Welt bottom line. I'm going to give you double Tome of Contracts. Okay. So now you've got cooldown of 1. Hothead clears the bottom line, gains some damage for us. We'll then use Stardust Invocation on Phase Blessing, drop Calcified Ember and Vengeful Shard, Lava Flow for you, and then Phase Blessing for as much health as I can get on Ardoon. Yeah, that bottom line AoE is going to be really good. Stuck Up Welt, 2 Avarice for everyone. God, if only I gave you Dualism. I didn't know it was going to get so ridiculous. I feel like there's a really good reason to just daze the hell out of Seraph Eternus every time I see it. Oh. I mean, look, if you're going to give me another Starstruck and ask what I intend to do with it, I'll tell you. I'm absolutely going to be dazing the boss another 2 turns. Oh, this boss has to be getting so much Biogel. Yeah, the dupe of that still phases 2 times. Actually, because we phased enough times, the Hothead on the bottom line just gets back to full health anyway, because it's the only unit taking damage, and the Circle of Cycles sees only it. I could get to 6 Dragon Horde by the end of this fight. I'm gonna do it. Stardust Invocation on Alchemy, and then I have to play the Ephemeral copy. Then I have to freeze those cards in hand. This one is not the Ephemeral copy. This one is Ephemeral, so it's still gonna get lost at the end of the turn anyway, so I may as well hit a Moon Ritual and do a couple of those. I'm intentionally lowering the damage I'm going to do against Seraph because I want a little bit more time. I think I'm going to purge my Calcified Ember this turn. And then next turn I play the non-Frozen Alchemy, and then the turn after I play the Frozen Alchemy. Oh, obviously don't play that first. It'll get duped. It doesn't need to be duped. I mean, if I could afford it, yes, but I can't. So much money from the hothead. And then you're on 23 health at the moment, so I hit Lunacy and heal you 30 health. Alright, we have enough to win on the bottom line now. Beautiful. And we even get up to the 6 Dragon Horde, which that's a number that I can loot. Increase max Horde by 2. Units gain 3/3 for each upgrade on their card. Getting another 6/6, like literally more than doubling the stats of the Ethereal Sealy seems nice. It's also another 18 damage each time Hothead goes off to all enemies. Hey, it's a draw relic. I love those. Oh, we've been clearing out so many Pyreborns. Hup, hup, hup. No, you hitting the entire enemy field is pretty important. I'll lower your damage so you can do so. Uh-oh. Oh, there's the Tome of Conduits. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. I could Stardust the Alchemy, but it's not. It's so far beyond relevant at this point. I will, however, Stardust Moon Ritual twice. I get 3 Conduit every time I use one of these. That will give me 57 health on our frontliner. I'm far better served by just not letting the Tome of Contracts cycle rather than hoping that I get it at exactly the right time with the Whelp in order to get Avarice, in order to get money that I can't spend. Like, no. In terms of completion speed, best thing I can do is dupe the Firelight every turn. Halfway through the more than halfway through the HP of Savagery. Oh wait, hang on. I only just realized. Stardust Invocation, Firelight. Stardust Invocation, Firelight. 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 Seems good to me. Yeah, I played a bunch of Pyolites and Dominion still has more than half health. I do think... I can't remember. I really wish it was one of the statistics the game tracks. I do think my fastest Titan fight ever was last run. can't remember if I've had an infinite that just did it on turn 1 or turn 2. Turn 3 is really fast, though. Okay, Entropy's done. Savagery ascends and is very much done. That'll do it. Turn 5. Freeze our last card. It's pretty good. Magma Mauler with an Iron Tongue getting to sweep an entire line, applying 17 Biogel, and then if they haven't got any stacks yet, another 6, 23, and then another one because of Hellfire Bellows, 24. And then another 5 because you're a dragon, so 29. Yeah, I think 29 Biogel to all enemies on the bottom line every turn would be enough, but we've got a Hothead in front of it doing even more. Gosh, Hothead's so good. Send him. That's about as well as it can go. You want to see it go better than that? Check out the last episode. Saying you've already seen it? Watch it again. It's good. It's a very good episode. Okay. Lunar Coven's almost complete. Oh no. Yeah, with Lunar Coven as my lead, the only thing that I need to do is have Ekka with Umbra beat the Titans. Other than that, Lunar Coven can be my secondary clan for Lazarus League, Underlegion, Awoken. I've never won at all with Hellhorn as my lead and then Lunar Coven as a follow. In fact, there's very few of these. I've never won with Awoken as my lead and Banished as a follow. Or with Umbra's lead and Lazarus's follow. That surprises me. The fact that there's any Underlegion combinations I haven't won with surprises me, but that might just be because I really like them, and I know that I really like them, which then makes me think, oh, I must be picking them preferentially a lot of the time. I should choose not to take Underlegion. So I think in my first, before I started randomizing for each of the runs, I think I picked Underlegion a surprisingly low amount because I liked it. Because I was trying to balance out against my otherwise preferential treatment of them. But yeah, no Underlegion leads with either Lazarus or Melting Remnant as a follow who've completed any run. And very, very close to the finish there. Of the Gilding at the absolute least, because we've got, what? 51 more Titan combinations to complete. Jumping back to the Outpost. What is it? Like, it's episode 220. I think this is episode 221, so if we go only on a win streak and never visit the Dimensional Portal, episode 272 should be when we complete it. Until then, there's going to be a lot of content each and every day up until said point, but until the next run that contributes towards that. My name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train 2. A special thanks this episode to Disney Mia. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.